It's 3-0 versus 2-1. A good early season battle as we're underway in Week 4. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. Working out of the gun, Rivers hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And he's able to get up here to the 26. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
On the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Rivers is going to fake the give to Taylor and set up to throw it. Now a hit, and Rivers lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they bring this one back. A fumble return for a Bears touchdown. Bears. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return? Everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home.
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
Got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears.
Makes the score Bears 7, Colts 0.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Hines on the return. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized. quickly, partner. You just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now Rivers. Looking deep for Hilton. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
It was Roquan Smith who got his big hand in there to knock it away.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
Well, that'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt, and the Bears take over
at their own 29-yard line.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They'll run for the first time with Tariq Cohen. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
The screen pass here to Cohen. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Call that a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. On the return, it's Rodgers. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And this is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
First down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39.
The ball carrier.
Hakeem Hicks that time on the tackle.
At the 39-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Good catch there by Nyheim Hines, and I think that he's probably popped on some Phillip Rivers tape and how he used Austin Eckler out of the backfield with the Chargers as a model for what he wants to do this season. He's had at least 40 catches in each of the last 2 years. He probably expects that number to rise.
Jalen Johnson up to make the tackle. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. That's into the hands of Pascal. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
8-yard pickup.
Grabbed there by Zach Pascal. And he's one of those guys that often people forget are even on the roster. But when you look up at the end of the game, he's produced over 600 yards and 5 touchdowns in 2019.
And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football.
Brings up
pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And the Colts first down.
Rivers now to throw on first down. Caught left side by Hilton. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks.
First down.
Reception there by T.Y. Hilton, and he absolutely terrifies defenses when he gets downfield. Speed, shiftiness, excellent hands. 5 1,000-yard seasons in his career.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Taylor is the ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Rivers fires this into the flat, complete. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Complete to Paris Campbell. First and goal.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score Bears 7.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Looking to run with Mack. And he takes it in for a Colts score. Marlon Mack, his first touchdown on the year. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
At 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
The ball carrier.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Down at the 41.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Escaping the pressure right. And able to find Graham, complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, running with Cohen. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
On 2nd down now, it's Cohen. He'll have a first down inside the 10 and down to the 7-yard line. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Trubisky.
Come on, man. Pass interference.
Goal line. A great read, and it's picked off.
That's a fucking interference, bro.
20-yard line.
That's whack.
That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
Think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? He's having to run with a running back or a tight end. In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. Running the sweep, Hilton with it. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. He was call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. They'll try to throw here. Rivers. Campbell making the catch. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
A gain of 21 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And he'll wind up picking up about 4 as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Rivers going to get this one to Taylor out of the backfield. A gain of 4 on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
First down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, Rivers. Over the middle here, it's Hilton. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
A gain of 12.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
The tackle by Jalen Johnson.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
At the 12-yard line.
Give me that shit.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Danny Trevathan. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return.
Intercepted.
Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
It's a gain of
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Out of the gun, Trubisky gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the 1st half.
At the 43-yard line.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Again, it's Trubisky. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Darnell Mooney, the target there. And it's 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And to the 46 he goes and no further. So he is well short of the 1st down marker. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He gets this away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And he will be brought down. His time is now run out on this 1st half of action. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coach. Halftime report. Coach set and ready to go for the 2nd half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the 1st drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
At the 25-yard line.
Now Trubisky to throw on 2nd. And quickly into the hands of Robinson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He was held without a catch in the 1st half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the 3rd quarter. Tackle made by Grover Stewart.
46-yard line.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter. No time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1.
3rd and
for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. From the shotgun is Trubisky.
Oh, my God.
Be brought down down by the Colts. DeForest Buckner able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Sack there by DeForest Buckner. And boy, was he big news around the draft in 2020 when the Colts traded their 13th overall pick for him. He absolutely solidifies their defensive front. Great interior pressure that they haven't been able to exhibit in recent seasons.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. Back to Taylor on 1st down. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. The tackle by Robert Quinn.
No, Jonathan Taylor didn't get the yardage he wanted on that carry. But I think this is central casting for him to be with the Colts. A big, strong, physical offensive line that goes with his running style. Elite speed, elite power. I think he'll catch more passes out of the backfield in the NFL than he did in Wisconsin. And yards after contact, that's his forte. The only thing he's got to improve on.
He's got it at the 15. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory.
It's
a big play there for Indy. 53 yards. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 3-yard line.
From the 3, 2nd and a yard. Operating from the gun. Rivers. That's complete right around the 8. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. A field goal would give him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. T.Y. Hilton, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Colts have taken the lead. And he's able to put it through.
Makes the score Colts 14, Bears 7.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
2nd and 6.
Now they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Now it's Trubisky. And he completes it to Cohen. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Xavier Rhodes makes the tackle.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves them with 3rd down and just a yard to go.
3rd and 1.
They run with Patterson. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Cordero Patterson. His second touchdown on the season. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14. Eddie Pinheiro.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. Roquan Smith, the Bears' leading tackler last season, makes the stop. From the 25 on 2nd down, Rivers. That's complete to Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
A gain of 6.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Back now at Soldier Field. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. On 3rd and 1, here's Rivers. He's got his tight end, Burton. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the 1st.
A gain of 3.
Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll get this out quickly to Campbell. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Complete.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
31 yards.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Rivers again. He'll get that one to Taylor complete. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Man, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
And the Colts 1st down.
First down, Rivers. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mack. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
The ball carrier.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get him into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
On 3rd down, Rivers. He completes this one to Mack. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
They'll run here with Taylor. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. T.Y. Hilton with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Colts have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he returns this to the 22.
Cohen on the return. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22-yard line. Flushed out right. And this one is incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. And he fires
fuck
one
out
that's
of here,
intercepted.
man.
Picked up by Kenny Moore. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Intercepted.
Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, Rivers. Hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. Rivers, now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. And that will be incomplete. Charles, you said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've got an answer for it.
Oh, that one hurts a bit. That was a golden opportunity to possibly put this one on ice, but he comes up empty.
And how big of a miss might that turn out to be? Stay tuned. There's still time left on the clock. This could be critical.
Still a 1-score game. Had he hit that, it would have been 2 scores. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Trubisky will throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And finally down at the 32-yard line. It's another 1st down on what will be a gain of 21 yards. Looking to throw, Trubisky on 1st down. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Well, I haven't met an NFL player yet that doesn't use criticism as an edge, and Jimmy Graham has heard that a number of people think he's near the end of his career, He didn't put up the numbers he should have put up in Green Bay with Aaron Rodgers. I think he's going to play with a huge chip on his shoulder. Nice catch there. He wants to show flashes of that form that he exhibited early in his career with New Orleans and Seattle.
A gain of 4.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. He's at the 30, 10, 5, and he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis.